Guys, Brian with Half Baked Powder Coating. I want to talk a little bit about what we're working on today. Anytime you're running a boosted vehicle, like I am, we got a big ass turbo, and we got blow-by under boost because we have a lot of ring gap, and ring gap is good because that saves your engine. So you need some place to catch the oil. Well, we have this sweet little item that I bought off eBay. Yeah, it was cheap. It was like 30 bucks or less. Unfortunately, I bought this without really looking at it too hard because I wanted something that you could read the level of the oil on. And it didn't have a filter. And I was like, well, how's it going to vent to the atmosphere to let the pressure loose if it doesn't have a vent? So I had to drill it and tap it. I put some thread locker on it so it won't leak. And this thing has a drain at the bottom. We can drain it. I'm going to have to probably mount it inside the fender somewhere because I am running out of room in here. By the time I get my crossover pipe and the hoses and the AC compressor and the AC hoses in place, this is going to be going bye-bye because I got some newer high quality reinforced hoses. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't ever seen this product before, it's called Water Wetter by Redline. You add this to your antifreeze, and it helps get rid of your heat out of your radiator faster. And, when I first got it, I thought, oh, that stuff, it's, another one of those bullshit things you buy, and it doesn't really work. And no, it does. It works. I use it on my snowmobile. This beast right here. And when I first bought this brand new, it would overheat when it was really warm out. I put the water wetter in, got rid of the problem. So, it's a great product to buy. Also, a lot of people think that you need more antifreeze if you're overheating. If you have a problem like that, that's not really the case. It's the antifreeze that's causing the problem. Straight water dissipates heat faster than antifreeze does. All antifreeze does is keep it from freezing and raises the boiling temperature. So you really have to have the right level. I would have this thing farther tonight, but I figured out that my single pulley is not going to work. So I contacted a guy online that sells 82 to 92 Camaro parts, and he's shipping me out a double pulley because I need one belt to run the power steering belt, or power steering pump, and then I need another belt to run around to hit the AC pump. So that's the only way it's going to work. So, but we are getting close. Very, very close. I have the carburetor all hooked up. My new throttle linkages all work together. This is a great little piece that's only like 25 bucks that bolts right to the 4150 Holley carburetor. Tell you what, it's pretty sweet. Another thing I put on here is I got a fuel pressure gauge I added. Probably don't really need it because I never see it except for when it's idling. I got my downpipe all on. The one thing I'll say, if anybody wants to tackle this kind of job and they're going to go with twin turbos on this kind of setup, the plugs, even with the shorty plugs, it's damn near touching the exhaust. And if I didn't have it wrapped, it would probably burn through it in seconds. I wrapped the living shit out of that downpipe. This company, they put this shit together, but they didn't really put a ton of thought into it. I mean, it's kind of close. I would suggest that if you're going to build these kind of cars with using a CX Racing turbo kit, put it all together first and modify it as necessary. Make sure it'll work for you. I bet it works really well if you don't have the factory frame in the front. If you have the tubular frame that holds the motor in, I bet there's a lot more room because it would swing down. You'd be able to swing the turbo down and then it would have more room underneath. But because it hits the frame, the downpipe hits the frame, not much you can do about it. It's like I got mine pegged out. It's touching. I've got the blanket kind of pinned in between there. I put this piece of tin in there, aluminum tin in there to kind of help dissipate the heat so it doesn't burn up the fender well. I bought this aftermarket air filter online for like 24 bucks. And it was advertised as a 5-inch body. Well, yeah, the body's 5-inch, but this is about 1.5 inches. And they didn't tell you that it's stepped internally. So here it's 4 inches. Here it's only 3.5. So it only goes on so far. It won't come all the way up and cover up my powder coating line here, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Eventually I'll probably change it out, make it look prettier, but who gives a shit? Hood's always closed anyway, right? All we gotta do is go fast and do burnouts. So anyway, I'll keep you guys all posted. Make sure and like and subscribe. If you got a question, post in the comments. We will talk to you soon.